Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to our podcast.
Welcome back to another episode. I'm your co-host, Kaitlyn Wagner.
And I'm your co-host, Ayla Nenad.
And we are
Same but different. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Episode 6, y'all. You ready?
Guys, episode 6.
I'm stoked.
I can't believe we've actually stayed consistent this long already.
And we don't make excuses where we're like, oh, we're too busy.
I know.
We can't upload on Friday. No, every Friday, y'all. We've been doing it.
We make it work.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
We got it.
And I'm actually really excited for this episode because I low-key feel like we need it as a little refresher in our brain kind of because life has been getting stressful. Tax forms are due. My dad just helped me finish my taxes today and I was like, whew.
I need to do mine.
Okay, less stress. That's taken off me now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we got it. Yeah, so as you couldn't tell by the title of this episode, we are going to be talking about navigating adulthood. But more like navigating college, going into adulthood, your 20s, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Because if you didn't know, we're 20.
Yep.
And we're both in college. So I feel like we have some good insight on this.
Yes. And we are entering adulthood.
Yeah.
So it's getting real out here.
Oh, God. Now we have to get real big girl jobs.
I know.
And whatever.
Start looking. But it's
okay.
fine.
Yeah. Because we got it.
We're having fun.
Yeah. Positive thinking.
Positive
right?
thinking.
As we're both oh, great.
Oh, my God. Adulthood.
No, literally. Okay. Well, I think we should start with our first little topic.
Yes.
And that is being yourself.
Being yourself.
You guys, I can't stress this enough. I know we say that a lot, but genuinely, oh my gosh, Kaitlyn and I, if we didn't act like ourselves, I don't think we would have friends.
No, we wouldn't.
Because
what is the point of being fake to people? Because when you're fake to people, that's the only version of them that you know, and that's a fake version that they that they hang out with. Why wouldn't you be yourself so that when you hang out with people, you know they like you for you?
And then you can literally just have the best time ever because when I'm myself, I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm just in the corner dancing, having a good time, and everyone else they can judge you, they can say things, they can talk behind your back, but again that just shows their character and not yours. And you're having a good time and they're the ones having a bad time talking shit about you, saying oh my God, who's that girl, why is she so loud, nah. Okay, bye,
who cares? Now I know who not to hang out with.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, being yourself is just so extremely important. And also being yourself in terms of kind of sucking things up, but being yourself, you have to be so strong, and to be strong you need to learn how to suck things up.
Yeah, because guys, when I tell you adulthood obviously is not easy, but sometimes you can't always just be hard-headed and standing your ground. Obviously there's certain times where you can be, but there's sometimes you literally just have to suck it up and move on or move forward with something that you might not be comfortable with or happy. And I guess I'm saying this in more terms of a job. If you're at a job and you don't like your manager, you don't like your coworkers, you're there for one reason, and that's really just to get money because you need to pay your bills or whatever. So in that case, you kind of just got to suck it up.
And in the terms of if something bad happens in your life, something were to go wrong, say, what's something bad that could happen?
You get pulled over.
Yeah, say you get pulled over. Oh well.
I mean, bad.
It's bad, but now you learn to not speed anymore. You pay your ticket and you move on.
Unless you get a second.
Unless you get a second one, then you go to court.
We're not speaking from experience.
But also, no, we're not speaking for a friend.
Maybe.
But the importance of sucking it up, because things like that will happen in life. It's life. Things like that are gonna happen, but you have to take it and be all right, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
kind of like that.
It's it sucks, but you can't hold on to that. You have to move on. You literally have to move on.
That's also trauma. I feel in your adulthood, navigating through your adulthood, if you're holding on to this trauma from being a kid or growing up or even things that might just happen to you, if you're not finding an active way to solve the trauma or get through the trauma, it's going to hold on to you and fall into your other relationships, into your life. It might make other things fall apart. So getting over the trauma, it comes with sucking it up, but healing through that with taking it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, kind of forgiving people.
Yeah.
You have to forgive people in order to move on in life. You can't just hold on to this grudge. Yeah. The more you hold on to that grudge, you're weighing yourself down.
Yeah.
And it's going to prevent you from moving on.
And also
adulthood.
holding on to a grudge, I feel like you said, like weighing it down. I literally feel like it's like a rock on your chest.
It is.
Like you can't like move on or do things with your life. And I'm not saying like forgive everybody for how they've wronged you, but you can forgive people. You don't have to forget it. You don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to continue to hang out with them. Like, I'm sure there's like plenty of things that have happened in our life where like you can forgive people for certain things, but like some things obviously are unforgettable, and you don't need to continue to surround yourself with that energy.
Yeah. And like with that, I just don't see a point in holding on to grudges, because why wouldn't you want to move on and like be happy?
Yeah. Like for yourself.
Yeah. I know, it's just holding yourself back from so many different opportunities that you just need to let go, and you need to move on and be happy. And
like I know like Kaitlyn and I definitely like we've gone through like random things that we're just like, oh, this sucks, and we're like, yeah, but here's how I'll help you through it, or like whatever. And then we're both like, okay, life happens. Like,
life happens.
We're fine. Let's just get over it.
Yeah, it's like the thing we've talked about before. We live on a floating rock. Yeah, like nothing is that deep to where you need to hold on to it and like get revenge to people. Nothing is that deep. You're just causing more like damage to yourself. Really. But let's move in to our next little thing.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah. Which this next topic I think is really important to understand. It's finding your passion and just knowing that it takes time.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So for me personally, it's hard because in college we've been taught to be like, what do you want to do when you grow up, and like where do you want to go in life, and like it's just hard to know when you're so young what you want to do. Because when we're 18, how old are we when we go into college? 18?
17, 18.
When you're 18, you don't have a plan. You're like, you learn on the way.
You're literally still like a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's when you like hit your adulthood, but like when I tell you, Kaitlyn and I thought we were grown-ups. Yeah. Like, we were like, oh, I can't wait to move out and do this and this and that. And like, we know what we want to do, all this stuff. And then halfway through our freshman year, we're like, oh, frick. Yeah, we're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to switch my major. Yeah. Like, I would rather live in an apartment. Like, certain things happen in the dorm where we're like, okay, I just can't do this anymore. Yeah. But like, it also comes with time. Like she said, you don't have to know what you want to do like right away. And like, if you're stressed about people saying like, yeah, like a lot of people change their majors like so many times, like you better know what you want. Like, you can change your major however many times you want. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
I mean, it doesn't like affect you in like a long-term way, because you're just adding like an extra semester onto school, or like swapping your classes, or you might have already taken your prereq. So like, it really doesn't matter. But like, finding something that makes you happy is only going to benefit you in the long run, because you're going to do that career forever. And if you're doing something that like is for other people, like say your parents want you to be a doctor and you're like, okay, I'll go to med school. But if you hate it, like you're then already miserable, you're spending all this money, and like there's no point of continuing it, because if you're gonna not like it, you're not gonna study for your tests, you're not gonna want to do them, and then like you're gonna fail out. Yeah. So like, finding your niche and like your passion is so important, and it doesn't matter how long it takes.
No, it literally doesn't matter. The only thing like with that, you just need to make sure that you're living your best life also, because if you're just so focused on like if you're just so focused on like finding who you are, you're just wasting so much time. Like, you need to have fun, and you need to understand that you're still learning every day. Like, you're still learning. You should still be doing things that make you happy, and like learning all these things, because we're so young, and it's never too late to start something new. Like, it's never too late to go back to school. Like, say you get a degree and you end up not liking your degree. Okay, well, you don't have to use it. I mean, yeah, you spent money and stuff, but money comes and goes.
We're like, yeah, you just spent like $10K on each semester, but it's okay.
But money comes and goes, and as long as you're still like trying to find what you love, and as long as you're having fun while doing it, win-win.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if any of you guys watched the Country Music Awards, the CMAs. Yeah. But I actually just came across a reel that came on my Instagram from that, and it was Jelly Roll, if you know who that is. Yeah. He won a CMA, and he is 39 years old. Yeah. And he won Best New Artist, and he basically gave a speech saying like don't ever like lose out on your passion. Like, look at me, I'm a 39-year-old. I just started in the business, and I already won a CMA for Best New like artist, and he's 39. So think about it now. You're 20, like just say you're 16 through 20, like you're in your younger age. And like there's people out there who are just starting their like dream careers at 40, 50, 60. It doesn't matter what age you are or how fast or slow you're taking something. Like you can reach whatever you want as long as you work for it.
Exactly. And like if you start somewhere and you're not obsessed with your life, you can so easily change it. Like, oh my God, you should be so obsessed with your life that you go day by day just loving where you're at.
I can't wait to get up tomorrow to do my morning routine, go to the gym, do this and this and that. Like,
and it's just like if you're not so obsessed with your life, then you should change it. Yeah. And like we said, it's never too late. It literally is never too late. Like, it's Howie. I'm pretty sure he like became famous or something when he was 50 years old.
Oh, Howie Mandel?
Yeah.
From America's Got Talent?
Yeah, he was 50 years old, I think.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
I could be wrong. Sorry, Howie. You think he's watching this?
Yeah, he is.
But I'm pretty sure he was 50 years old when he like...
That's crazy.
It's just crazy because I always used to think like I have to have everything figured out by 18 years old.
I'm like, once I move out, I gotta know what I want. And I'm like, no, I don't.
I still don't know. I mean, literally. I say I want to be a physical therapist, but you never know where life's going to take me.
Yeah. Like, and, like, I say I want to work with a sports team, but, like, who knows if, like, that is actually the goal I want. Right? Maybe I'll get into that career. I'll love it for a moment, and then I'm like, actually, there's something else that's, like, I feel is, like, calling my name, and then I try something new.
Because I want to have fun in what I'm doing.
There's also, I'm not sure his name, but there's a comedian, and he also does game show hosts. Like, he's, like, a game show host. I forget his name. I don't know. I think he was in oh my God, Crazy. Good job, Ayla. Crazy Rich Asians. Oh, I forget his name. I don't know, but I think I know. You would know him if you saw him, or he was in The Hangover or something. Okay. But basically, he started his rollout in like a doctor show, but he's actually a doctor. So he started out his career as a doctor, and then did acting on the side just for fun. And now he's one of the biggest comedians ever, and that's his job now. So he literally went to school, did all of his doctoral stuff, became like one of the best surgeons. I don't know his name. Oh my God, I wish I knew his name.
That is so cool though.
And now he like switched his career, and he's like maybe 45, 50. Jeez. Like he switched his career from something he thought he would do forever, and now he's on the opposite side. Like you go from doctor to actor to comedian to stand-up comedy. Like that's crazy.
See, it just shows that life is never too late to start something you love.
It is literally full of surprises. Yeah, like you never
know what tomorrow holds. Like you can get a big raise tomorrow. You can find a new passion tomorrow. You can
meet your future husband tomorrow.
Yeah, you never know what life holds.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's move into our next topic. Yeah. Which is about just school, jobs, friends, parties, your major, all that good stuff.
Yeah. This is like our how-to section. Yeah. So like how to navigate school, living on your own, living with roommates, your first parties, all that stuff. We're about to dive in deep a little bit.
And like kind of like balancing it all. But let's start with
living on your own.
Yes. How to navigate living on your own.
Oh gosh.
So it's scary. At first it's scary, especially like if we didn't move out of state, so we can't talk in that aspect. Yeah. But we still like moved out into a dorm
we moved onto a college campus far away from our house.
Yeah. With two girls that we didn't know. So you have to like meet people. Yeah. But
we're grateful and so lucky that we got put together. I don't know how we managed to get put together. Yeah. But we got put together with two other people a lot of people move out into these really nice dorms, really nice apartments. Yeah. You guys, we got put in the worst dorm on campus. Like, literally everyone, once they heard the name of our building, they're like, oh, you live in that building? And we're like, yeah.
But I will say we are pretty grateful because GCU does have, like, the nicest dorms ever.
Yeah.
Like, we still had our own bathroom. Most colleges have, like, a communal bathroom.
Yeah. All four of us shared, like, the one in the living room or whatever. Yes. And, like, honestly, it was kind of fun having, like, a little place. I kind of miss it.
I do, too.
If any of you guys go to GCU, we're talking about Canyon Hall. The walls are literally, like, mold infested, but you know what?
Gnats probably like living in the
I feel like everyone who moves out to college though gets sick, and like every week we were always sick. We had like allergies, stuffy.
You got COVID, remember?
Oh, I did.
She got COVID.
I forgot about that.
Freshman year.
We literally moved in what day? August like 20th for band.
Yeah, 20th.
So we moved in early, and then my birthday is September 2nd, and the first day of school was the 3rd. I literally got sick the day before my birthday.
You've had great birthdays.
Haven't I?
All right. Well, with roommates and like living on your own for the first time, I'd say the best piece of advice is to really just always communicate with the people you're living with. Communication is key. I know it's so cliche, but it really is, especially living with people.
And it's not the communication where you're like, hey, what are you doing today?
Yeah.
It's like a, hey, like, I want us all to get together and make like a chore list. Who's going to take out the trash on this day? Like, you have to be stern with it, or else someone's going to get annoyed. If someone doesn't take out the trash and you have a busy day, you have exams to take, studying to do, practice, whatever, and then you get home, you're already overstimulated. Yeah. Then you look at the trash can and you're like, oh, I took it out last time. Like, no one's going to take it out. And then you're just going to get angry with each other.
Because if you just build that up and no one's communicating, that's where resentment comes in, and that's where big roommate fights happen. Luckily, we got really lucky with our roommates both years. But I'd say definitely communicating with your roommates and like making sure you keep your stuff clean. Yeah. Like making sure your apartment or dorm or whatever you're living in, keep it clean and like understand how your roommate likes things and how you like things. Yeah. So that you can just kind of both be on the same page with stuff. Yeah.
And also, so Kaitlyn and I were roommates both years, but I guess our second one was an apartment. So we had 4 roommates total, like Kaitlyn and I included. But Kaitlyn and I shared a bathroom, and then our 2 other roommates shared a bathroom. So it's not only communicating with like your initial roommate, but your suite mates on the other side. Like, just talk about things, how you like to keep things, like if you're an early bird, if you're a night owl, like, stuff like that, because it'll like make you bump heads kind of if you don't talk about it.
If you just hold grudges, like we've said like recently, just don't hold grudges. Make sure you're communicating, clean up after yourself, and hang out with people. Hang out with your roommates.
Yeah.
Like plan little
you
nights.
never know, like the people you live with, obviously you don't have to be like best friends, get crazy close with them, but they're humans too. You don't know what they're going through, if they have friends or not. Like, you just know that they come in and out of your room, and like they live with you. But like if you're not actually getting to know them, like, I don't know,
you want it to be fun.
Yeah, you want it to be fun, and you want to like enjoy the moments, because like you're gonna tell your future kids about your roommates and like your college experience, all that. So why not make it for the better? Yeah, exactly.
And then so kind of leading into that is navigating through your first party.
Oh god. Y'all want to hear about our first party? So basically, it ended with us being in a ditch at like 2 a.m. Yeah. 6 girls. Also, we all really had to pee apparently, so we just popped the squat. That's so bad.
I just say, when you go to your first party, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you're not drinking and driving, obviously.
Always have a DD.
Yeah.
Like,
make sure you're surrounded with people that you trust, that you know aren't just gonna leave you stranded like on the side of the road.
And also, like, the elephant in the room, everybody drinks at parties. Yeah. So please be safe. Like, please know your limits. I know everyone's like, oh, like, drink this, drink that, drink that, whatever. Don't drink out of a cup you don't know. No. I'm sorry, but we literally have seen someone like, oh my, do you remember that?
I remember.
We were at a party, and we were in like the corner, I guess, like on the other side, and we just like looked at the kitchen, and some like grown man was carrying a girl on his shoulder, like she was passed out, you guys, like roofied, and someone was like, oh my god, like blah blah blah, like someone did something to her drink. Yeah. And then me and Kaitlyn are like, okay, well, like, do we need to follow this man out and like call the cops or something? But the person that carried her out was like her boyfriend. Yeah. And someone else that did it, and like the whole fight was happening outside. I remember that. But like, please do not drink out of a cup you don't know, or people who just hand you things. I know it might be fun. Yeah. But it could cost you your life.
And if you have like a cup with an open like lid where someone can easily sneak in, make sure you're always aware, like you're not just like you know, if you're watching the YouTube version, you saw what I did, but like make sure it's close to you, you can see your cup.
Put your hand on the top of the cup when you're walking around,
and like if you have to pee, either bring it with you or have someone you trust holding it.
Yeah. Also, something that like Kaitlyn and I would do, we do not promote underage drinking, by the way. We do not. But yeah. Okay, so we would just have your little pregame before you go. Yeah. So that it kicks in on the way, and then you're fine throughout the night, and it'll wear off, and you don't have to like keep going. So when you don't black out or whatever. Yeah. But like that's also a way to be safe, because you're in a safe vicinity with your own things and your own friends, and then no one else can slip something in your drink or offer you a drink.
Exactly. So in conclusion, parties, I just be safe. Know who you're
Yeah.
with. Know your surroundings. And always have a plan.
Yeah.
Really.
Also, the stigma around partying every single weekend.
Yeah.
Do not feel pressured to go out every night of the weekend, because you will hate it. I'm sorry. I don't know if a lot of you are like frat people, you like the party scene, like whatever. Personally, Kaitlyn and I are not huge partiers. We tried it out freshman year. Like, we'll still go to parties here and there, but it's not like all right, let's start the bender on Thursday and we'll finish it like Sunday night. No, you don't have to go. Don't feel pressured. If like, even if like your roommates are like, hey, like, let's go to a party, you don't have to say yes.
Yeah, and that leads us into our next one. It's all about balance. Like, it's all about balancing like school, work, your friendships, fitness, parties, if you're into that. Balance is the biggest thing in life in every aspect. Yeah.
No, I think that's actually something that I don't think people like take for granted in a way, but like some people are like, yeah, like I got it figured out. But like in the back of your mind, I know you're stressed out and being like, okay, like I really want to go to this party, but I have homework to do. And then also like I haven't hung out with my friends. I haven't talked to my family. Like if you're out of state, please keep in touch with your family. They miss you. Even if you're in state. Like I know like my parents and stuff, like I would text them all the time, but like I'm not at home anymore. So like giving them little updates, they'll like appreciate whatever. But having like a balance between like school and work and making sure you're not stressing yourself out within like your schedule. And then you can slip in other things like going to a party maybe like one weekend, or making sure like you're getting all your lifts in for the week so that you can go out and do things with your friends. So
yeah,
like
balance. And like I know we've said it before, but to help with balance and like school, work, it's like say you have school from like 7 to 12 and then you have to work on top of that, and then you still have to go to the gym, and you still want to hang out with people. To get the most time out of your day and to create the most balance, just wake up early. Like if you have a busy schedule and you want to fit all this in, you got to wake up early and like plan your days. Yeah. Because if you're just winging it every single day and you're just like, yeah, I'll wake up, I'll have time. No, you're not going to have time.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Plan it, write it down. Say from this time to this time, I'm going to do this. Yeah. From this time to this time, I'm going to do this. And just like do that every single day, because it helps so much.
Even if you need to literally write it down.
Yeah.
If that helps you, then do it.
That's what I do, and it helps.
Yeah.
It helps.
I write it like on my phone. Like if I make the plans, then I have it like mentally in my head. Like literally, okay, tomorrow my day, I'll plan it out for you. Tomorrow I have school all day, and then it's Valentine's Day, so my cousin and I wanted to do a little FaceTime thing. She bought me like heart-shaped pasta because I don't know, just a fun little thing. Cute. And she also bought. Literally, thank you, Nissa. Shout out. Yeah. Because she bought Kaitlyn and I and matching Lulu sets.
She's adorable.
Like a long sleeve pink Lulu like top and little pink sports bra, so that we can all wear it on Valentine's Day.
Actually, so I love your cousin.
I know, she's so sweet.
She's adorable.
And then she also sent me like a little care package of like a heart-shaped pasta thing, and then we're gonna cook it on FaceTime. So tomorrow I have school and that, so I don't really have time for a workout, but I'm going to get up early. So I have working out from 5:30 to 7, then going to class, and then once I'm done with class, come home, relax for like an hour, do some homework, and then start cooking. And then my night's done, I can go to bed early, and I can get up again early the next day.
See, it's so helpful to plan your day. Yeah. Because when we get older, we're just going to get busier and busier. And like the habits you create now, you carry into adulthood. Yeah. So it's so important to start working these things out now, instead of saying, no, I'm just going to chill in bed and then probably go like hang out with some friends and maybe like go to a party.
Like if you don't have a schedule, how are you not stressed out? When I don't have a schedule and I'm just like, okay, maybe I can hang out with someone tonight, or maybe I'll watch a movie. I'm like, no, which one am I doing? Like
I gotta know from this minute to this minute exactly what I'm doing.
I'm like, I need to highlight it in my planner, make sure I got it good. It's so crazy though, because I feel like our freshman year we really didn't have a schedule. We're like, maybe like the roommates want to go out tonight, so we're like, we'll just see what they want to do. Then it would come like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we're like, okay, so are we doing something? And then Kaitlyn and I would be like, okay, well, we have to get up early. We have a 7 a.m. the next day. What are we doing? Like, and then it just caused stress, unneeded stress that a college student does not need more stress.
I know, because we already have all this homework. Yeah. And like with that, it comes with priorities too. Like obviously, if you don't care about school, then you're probably just going to stay out late and then not go to class in the morning. So it's just knowing what your priorities are. Like, if you care about school and you care about bettering yourself, then you'll go to bed early,
Mm-hmm.
wake up, go to school, do your homework. Oh yeah, homework you have to balance too. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Forgot to mention that.
But also, for what you were just saying, like, people, why are you in school if you don't want to be? You're paying
That's the thing.
so much money. Like, oh my God. We're already in debt. Like,
I know.
we're already in debt. But if you're paying for something, this also kind of goes with your passion. Like, you're paying for this. So you can switch your major how many times you want. But if you don't want to be here, then why are you here? Like,
Then
find
leave.
something that helps you grow and become, like, a bigger person, because I don't know, you're just spending all this unneeded time and like money on something you're not even doing because you're just partying all weekend. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. But the main point I really want to hit about managing and like navigating through adulthood, your 20s, all that, is to really just have fun and not stress about knowing who you are. Like, it will come. We're so young. She's hyping me up.
I hope you watch the YouTube video.
You watch the YouTube one. She's hyping me up. But it's just so important to have fun, know your priorities. If you're not obsessed with your life, change it, because we have so much time, and it's never too late to start something new.
Yeah. Like, Kaitlyn and I are starting this podcast.
Yeah.
We're already 20.
I know
that's like young, but like, also, like, we made time for it today. Like, we both have a pretty busy week, and we're like, okay, like, what time works for you? We can fit it in.
Yeah.
And like, we're passionate about it, so we're gonna push for it and do like what we need to do and get our stuff done. And also, if it didn't work out, then we suck it up for the night and then we figure out the next time. All of these things like tie together, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, if you don't do it today, do it tomorrow, and if you fail, just don't fail again tomorrow.
Yeah. And also, please stop with the excuse, I'll start tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow.
Will you?
Are you actually going to start tomorrow? Because when I said that, I didn't do it until the day where I was like, no, like, I like, get your ass out of bed and start it. And then, and now look where I'm at. Like, I'm doing so much better. But
exactly.
Like, that excuse, sometimes I do that though. And I like
too.
think to myself, and I catch myself in the moment, and I'm like, okay, like, stop.
Or like, it's also one of those things, I catch myself in the moment. Like, I know I have so many things to do. Like, I know I need to go to the gym. I catch myself scrolling in my bed on my phone. I'm like, what am I doing? And I literally say to myself, I'm like, get up.
Yeah.
Get up right now.
It's almost like popping out of your body in like third person, be like, oh, like being like, Kaitlyn, get up. Or Ayla, get up. Like, what are you doing? Just laying in your bed watching TikTok. Okay.
All right.
Let's see where you go in life.
Yeah.
It's okay sometimes, but
it's okay.
Not when you have priorities. Balance. Yes. Yeah, but navigating like adulthood, I will say, is not easy. The fact that like we're talking about all this and we're saying like, okay, do this, this, and this, like, that came with us learning that. Yeah. Like, we failed and we learned from it, and now we're trying to help show other people like what ways that we learned like that help us, so that you don't have to fail and go through the stress of not knowing what to do.
But don't stress it. We are so young. Yeah. We all are doing life. And honestly, just have fun with it. Just want to learn every single day. Take your mistakes and learn from them.
Have fun.
Yeah. Have fun. That's the main thing. Have fun.
Have fun and balance. I think those are like the key words for this episode, because you can take those as far as you want in life. Both of them. But yeah.
But honestly, that's all we had for today's episode. We really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And don't forget to tune in every Friday.
Yeah, we have weekly videos, and we also are streaming on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and now YouTube. So go check out the live version if you want to sit down and chat with us. Oh my gosh, guys, hold on. If you're watching the YouTube version.
Oh my gosh. We almost forgot.
I wish we said this in the beginning. It's okay.
It's okay.
Anyways, Kaitlyn and I did not plan our outfits today. All we did was, are we wearing cute, comfy? What are we doing?
Yeah.
We said comfy. I get out of my car today in the parking garage, and I look at Kaitlyn, and I'm like, I wonder like what outfit you're wearing. I wonder if it's same but different. Because usually it happens where we wear like a similar outfit, just with like little differences. I hope you're watching the YouTube video, because Kaitlyn and I are literally matching head to toe.
If you're not watching the YouTube video, go watch the rest of it on the YouTube video.
We'll describe it for you.
We'll describe it too. But so I get out of my car and I'm like, I'm wearing black and brown. She goes, stop it right now. And then I walk around to look at her outfit. We're both wearing black Converse, and then we're both wearing like brown like pants.
Yeah. Kaitlyn's wearing brown like flare leggings, and I'm wearing brown Lululemon sweatpants. Yeah.
And then we both have a black jacket on.
Yeah. Mine's black crew neck, hers is black zip up. Like,
and then bro, it's just so funny.
We're both wearing all gold jewelry too.
Yeah. This is just the typical same but different things that always happen.
Yeah.
It's so funny. But anyway.
No, that was our little tangent.
Yeah.
But we
just
hope you
wanted to
guys
tell you.
enjoyed our little podcast today. And we'll see you guys every Friday for weekly videos.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed.
Yes. Can't wait to see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.